What is up, YouTube? It is Kari, or Sidekick, and today we are playing hardcore team deathmatch on the map Hunted. I really like sniping on this map, but because I'm playing hardcore, I just can't do that. Unless I was playing against some really bad kids, there's just no way. So that'd be pretty legit if someone could do that, but I haven't actually seen anybody really snipe in hardcore, so I'm just gonna run an AR. I mean, why not? You get one hits with it anyway, so might as well. But I've said before that I'm not really a hardcore player because I don't know, I don't understand where people go in this game. People camp a lot in hardcore. I'm just not very good at it, but I actually do pretty decent in this game. I get my first quad feed ever in like all of my Black Ops 3 playing, so it's not too bad of a gameplay, and actually I get like in the 40 kills and I get a 7 KD, so it's not too bad. I start out kind of rough, but it gets a little bit better. But anyway, today what I want to talk about is those types of people. So I think that this commentary would actually appeal more towards girls than guys, and since most of my viewers are guys, I don't know if everybody will understand this, but, you know, bear with me, hopefully you do. But I'm sure there are some guys that feel this way, but it just seems like this is more of like a girl thing. But so mostly what I want to talk about is, why is bullying becoming so acceptable to do on the internet? It's almost like it's become a cool thing, in my opinion. So I do a lot of stuff on Facebook and YouTube, and it seems like a lot of the stuff that I post on Facebook is very positively received. And the reason I say it seems more like it's a girl thing is because a lot of times when I get likes on stuff that I post on Facebook, or when I get comments back, it's usually women that reply to me. And I don't know if that's because I'm a girl. I'm not really sure, but it just seems like girls are more like, yeah, you're right, they tend to agree with you more. And on YouTube, it seems like it's more guys that reply to the stuff that I say, and they're usually pretty negative. A lot of the stuff that I put on YouTube is very negatively received. And I don't want to say that it bothers me, but it does bother me, and I wish it didn't. Like, I wish I could be okay with it, but it does. Now, pretty recently, I kind of made like a resolution to myself to try to stop caring so much about what other people think. Like, sometimes I'll read something on Facebook or YouTube and I want to comment on it, but I don't, because I just don't want people to reply to me. Now, I know you can turn off replies on YouTube, but like, what's the point? Like, I don't want to be one of those people, and usually people that do that are just spamming themselves. But I know you can, but I choose not to, because I want to know, you know, what people think about my comment. But I don't like saying something and getting, you know, some kind of negative comment back. And the thing that I find to be very annoying is, and I'm not sure if people are trolling me or if people are just jerks or whatnot, but a lot of times I'll say something nice. Like, I'm not really rude in YouTube comments. I'm not really rude on Facebook comments either, but I'll say something very nice about somebody, and then somebody has to come back and comment some horrible thing to me. Like, I could be watching a YouTube video and think that the video is, you know, really good, and be like, hey man, you did a really good job, you know, you're a cool YouTuber, and someone will come back and be like, shut the fuck up, you're stupid. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't understand. And my YouTube picture is me, and I'm a girl, and it doesn't seem like a whole lot of guys would want to be trying to like bully or pick on a girl, because it just doesn't make sense. Like, we're not in 2nd grade anymore. If you pick on me, I'm not gonna like you. Like, it's not gonna make me want to like talk to you or be your friend or anything. But I do think that a lot of people probably don't even look at my picture and just think I'm a guy. But I don't understand why it's okay for, you know, like teenage boys to pick on other teenage boys to make themselves feel better. It doesn't make sense to me. So, like, pretty recently, I can think of like an instance that kind of like, it upset me because I felt like I was being bullied. Was I was watching this skateboard video, and it was a pretty cool video, and it was called like the world's longest board slide. And it was a pretty long board slide, and I don't know, for some reason I thought in my head, you know, I was like, dang, if that was a new board, that would have just wrecked those graphics. And I get that skateboarders probably don't care about the graphics. Maybe it's because I'm a girl that I actually do. When I get a new board, I really don't like to destroy my graphics. But, so I commented, new board, and there goes the graphics. And it was supposed to be read just like that. And I got a comment back that was like, I don't get it. And I just replied back, like, it's a joke, just, you know, don't think about it. And then another guy commented back, well, that's a stupid joke. And I had like 4 people come back to me that was just completely stupid to say. And I replied to them, I'm like, maybe you just don't understand my sense of humor. And they're like, nope, you're just stupid. And I don't understand why like that many people had to gang up on me, like why that was acceptable in their minds to tell me I'm stupid. I didn't really say anything that was stupid. It was a dry sense of humor that a lot of people don't understand. So, like, I don't want to say that I think I have autism, because I feel like a lot of people would be like, oh, you are a hypochondriac and stuff like that, but I mean, I did get diagnosed with Asperger's, and I do feel like I'm different than other people, and so the internet is kind of like a place for me to go and kind of like, I feel like, you know, talk to other people in my own way. And it sucks because even in like my house, I don't feel like I can completely be myself. Like, if I tell my parents that I think I have autism, they get mad at me and they're like, you know, no you don't. And I don't know, it's frustrating, even though, I mean, I did get diagnosed by a doctor, and I don't know if, you know, like, that's legit, but I think that, like, you know yourself better than anybody else, and, like, I'm pretty weird, and I'm totally okay with that, but I wish that my feelings didn't get hurt nearly as much as they do, and I think that's actually, like, another condition that I have that, you know, maybe I'll talk about some other time, or maybe it's that I'm a girl, I don't know, but I just don't understand, like, why so many people had to gang up on me. Now, another instance that I can think of that happened on YouTube was I was trying to help people out. Like, a lot of times it's like I'm trying to help people out and someone comes by and just tells me I'm stupid, where I told, like, I was watching this video on how to start a YouTube channel and somebody suggested to buy the blue snowball. And I suggested don't buy the blue snowball. I think if you can't afford the snowball, just wait till you can get the Yeti. The Yeti is what I'm talking on right now. I think it's actually a pretty decent mic. And some guy just came back and told me that I was stupid for suggesting a Yeti, that the Yeti is a horrible mic. And I was like, I don't think it is. No, I think it's actually pretty decent. And I don't know, he just went back and forth telling me that I was retarded. And he told me, you know, finally I just gave up. I was like, alright, fine, whatever. You don't like it, I do. Let's just, you know, call it quits. And he was like, oh, what, you're just gonna call it quits because you don't have a leg to stand on? Like, he just had to keep the fight going. And I'm like, why? Also, pretty recently, I can think on Facebook, where I was reading this post where it was on a whisper, and some person was just saying that they like 21 Pilots, which I don't like or dislike the band, you know, I think they're fine, but I was just reading the comments, and some chick commented, they suck ass. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but they're a horrible band. So, you know, I'm reading all the replies to it, and of course, you know, someone was like, well, if you're not trying to offend anybody, then maybe you should have replied, you know, I don't really like them, but if you do, that's cool, you know, something like that. Saying they suck ass is trying to get a rise out of people. And there was a bunch of people that told that person that, you know, they were stupid, that there's free speech, you can talk however you want on the internet, and I don't fully agree with that. I think you should be respectable to everybody. And I replied, you know, no, that person said that like a douchebag. They are trying to get a rise out of people, which they successfully did with several people. And I just don't understand why people, you know, troll people, why people, you know, think that's funny. It's not funny. Maybe it's because I'm different and I don't think it's funny, but I don't think it's funny when it happens to other people either. So that's my little rant for today. You know, I think everybody should try to be respectable, and I don't know. I hope you guys liked the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.